Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. In this one, we're talking about Monday Night Football, a Super Bowl rematch here. We got Eagles and the Chiefs. So for these single game slates, it's very important to have a game script in mind that can start to put together your 5 or 6 pick slip here. So we have 5 really good picks for you guys in this one, so stay tuned for all 5. We're going to get into this game, but overall on Dynamo, we've been killing it. We have 5, 6, 7 cappers at all times posting their favorite picks on Prizepicks in the Discord, so you can get over there for less than $1 per day. Just click the link down below. I know a ton of you guys who watch YouTube videos are already in there, but for people who are not, get over there. This weekend, you could see on Sunday, 3 pick slip here hit from Finity. Parlay hit this one. Volo on Saturday went 8 for 8 with his picks, hit a college football slip and 2 NBA slips. Overall, just a ton of people winning in here. You can see the yellow names are people that are in the VIP Discord, and they're winning as well over here. So definitely get over in the Discord, check it out. Ton of people winning big. A massive slip here hit in esports as well, which we've been crushing on esports. So all sports, get over here, check it out. We also don't make videos on the weekends very often, and we crushed it this weekend. So we have a ton of cappers in there winning, giving great picks. Definitely a great deal to get access to a bunch of different cappers, not just one over here for a great price. So check it out. Now let's get into the video. The first one we're going to go with is going to be Patty Mahomes. We're going to take him on the under. Hate to do it to Patrick Mahomes, but it's a tough matchup against Philadelphia. Philadelphia hasn't been as dominant, I would say, as they were last year, but for this game, I think they are going to come up in a big revenge matchup, obviously losing in the Super Bowl. And Mahomes did struggle quite a bit in the Super Bowl passing the ball, to be honest. And I think he's going to struggle a bit in this one. 287.5 is a good amount. We could pull up Mahomes here on Outlier, which does have a free 7-day trial. If you use that link down below, they have this one at 285. So taking the under at 287, we're getting a bit of a discount. Crazy, this one opened at 297.5. So if you wait, you could maybe even get a better deal, but I don't know if that's actually right. 297.5 this one opened at, but we're getting it at 287.5. Most sites have it lower than that. So we're taking the under. This so far this season, 6 of 9 games, he's gone under 287.5. There's been some games where Mahomes hasn't really had to have big games here. So I do think even though Philadelphia does give up a good amount of pass yards, that Mahomes, based on his play this season, I don't think he's going to be breaking this one. In this game, I do think Philadelphia is going to control the game. We did talk a little bit about in the beginning of the video coming up with a game script. We can see over here on ESPN, they expect this game, the Chiefs to win by 2.5 at a 45.5 over under. Kansas City at home, so basically that means it's going to be like 24-21 Kansas City in their eyes. I think it might be flipped, like 24-21, but in favor of Philadelphia. So I'm thinking Philadelphia's going to win this one, and they're going to be leading most of the game and controlling the ball a lot, which is important. So Mahomes not going to have it a ton and hit this passing yardage. So that's the first one I'm going to. Then the second one is going to be Justin Watson at 25.5. I'm just not seeing it for Justin Watson. Taking the under, he's been extremely sporadic this year. He is a big play receiver, so he could hit this at any time, but he just has been so inconsistent aside from the beginning of the year. We can also pull him up over here on Outlier, and we can see the under on this one has hit in, let's go 2023, in just 3 of 8 games, but the first 3 games of the year he hit this, and then since then he's been 2 for 5. So his role seems like it's been diminished, and he just hasn't been getting the target share. We can come down here, look at the how many targets he's gotten. So last game he did see 5 targets. Before that, 3. and just one before that with 3 again, and then 1 in the last 5 games. Not that many targets. I think his role is going down, and I just don't see it unless he kind of gets lucky, breaks a big one on, probably a ceiling is going to be 3 targets in this game. So, not seeing it for Justin Watson, taking the under. And then for the third pick, we're actually going to use another tool here that does have a 7-day free trial. And that tool over here is Odds Jam. So basically how Odds Jam works is they give you their top picks based on whatever player prop site you're playing on. Prizepicks could be Underdog, could be Thrive, and they're going to give you their top picks based on other sports books. So the top one here, L'Jarius Sneed, under 4.5 tackles. Some sites like Caesars has this one at -142, -140. Parlay Play even has this at 4 flat. So we're going to go ahead and take the under on that. All the sports books are liking it. And OddsJam, great tool with a 7-day free trial if you want to check them out. But definitely a good way to build out these bigger slips on these smaller slates, like one game. Obviously, going to be a pretty small slate. So we're going to go ahead and take that on the under. In 2023. In 4 of 9 games, he's gone under this. So we're going to go ahead and lock in the under over there. And then for our 4th and 5th pick, we're going to some Eagles to round this one out. Jalen Hurts, going to take him over on the rush yards here. I think they're going to be up running the clock, and a big part of the running game is Jalen Hurts. And in tight games, I think he's going to do whatever he can to get these rushing yards here, whether that be getting, they can get 3-4 yards on these tush push plays, but he's also going to break out some big ones. Just missed it in their last game, but has had some big games, 47, 72 rush yards. So looking head to head versus Jalen Hurts, they've played him twice in the last 2 years, 47 and 70 in the Super Bowl. A big part of their game plan was using Jalen Hurts to run the ball. So far this season has had some big games and a lot really close to 36.5, 36, 34, 35. So, this could easily turn from 4 of 10 to 6 of 10 or even 7 of 10 games. So I don't think this really tells the full story. I think he's going to have a good rushing game. And playing into the game script here that we came up with, I'm liking Hurts on the over, which means I don't think it's going to be a big passing game for Philadelphia in this one. I think they're going to get up pretty big. A.J. Brown, I think he's going to have a nice game here, but the targets just seems too high for me at 9.5. So I'm taking the under on that. Just looking at A.J. Brown, he's had really nice games. Obviously, he had that crazy streak of, I think it was 125 yards or more in like 5 straight games or 6. But you could see he's not a massive target guy. He just makes big plays. In his last 5 games, hasn't had 10 targets in 4 of them, besides against Miami. And obviously against Miami, you're going to be in for a shootout. I think it's going to be a little on the lower end. Like I said, I think 24-21 is a good game script, but I think Philadelphia could win this game. So going with that, don't think Brown's going to exceed this target mark. He's not a huge target guy, like I've said. Going to be taking the under on A.J. Brown for the 5th pick in the video. If you guys do want more picks like on the weekend, plus you're going to get them from 5 or more cappers down here, plus access to our top player projections every single day, definitely consider joining up in the Discord here. Less than $1 per day. Ton of people have been winning over here. These are people in the VIP Discord, and some of our cappers have been going absolutely crazy. So definitely get over here. It's definitely been a great last few days here. So join up. We'll see you in there. Also, stay tuned for the NBA video for Monday. That should be coming out pretty soon as well. So we'll see you over there. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.